What's going on, conquistadors? It is Scotty the Chunky Spaniard, and welcome back to Round Like Me, the channel where we talk about a lot of well-rounded things. If you are new to the channel, thank you, because, and you subscribed, we are now over 6,800 subscribers. Amazing. I'm in awe. Sorry for skipping on tunes on a Tuesday. It's been a tough couple months, and rolling into my new schedule with everything is taking some adjusting. But I wanted to talk about some random things that I saw, that I've seen, that I've seen. I wanted to talk to you today on this Thursday about just some random stuff, some random things that I have seen. Now, I thought January, we had left the meh behind us. January is like the month of blah. That's what Ashley and I, my wife, we've kind of tagged January. You have all these great holidays leading up to it. You got October, you got November, you got December, and then January, the month of blah. I need to make a shirt of that. Would you buy one? Would you buy any merch from this Chunky Spaniard if I ever had the money to even produce the merch? But January, the month of blah. I like it. I think it's kind of clever. Be kind of fun. Thought that was behind me. Now we're in February, the month of love. And I'm still battling this flu that's going around. The amount of sniffles and coughs and the amount of hand sanitizer we've gone through is absolutely ludicrous. It's nutso. But I've been doing a lot of driving lately. Especially on these President's Day holidays that we've had. We've had Mondays off for our President's Day holidays. And I've been doing a lot of driving. And on these drives, there are billboards. Now, unless you live in Irvine, I don't think Irvine still has billboards. Their city is like completely, it's like a different world. But there are billboards all up and down the freeway where I live. And you see random things all the time. There's this one guy who has a truck service. He's got the Back to the Future font on it. I love seeing it just because it reminds me of Back to the Future. But recently, I'm driving by and I see a billboard with a lady on it and some other stuff I'm not going to mention as to not offend because, you know, 2018. But this lady has called herself the Supreme Master. We're starting off this just random things with yeah, nope. You call yourself the Supreme Master? Supreme Master of what? You didn't even give us any details. Are you the Supreme Master of washing cars? Are you the Supreme Master of washing dishes? I don't know why I'm stuck on washing things. Maybe I need a shower. But what are you the Supreme Master of? Supreme Master. If I see that, I'm walking the other way. Yeah, nope. You're not Supreme Master because you don't even look like a Supreme Master. At least be doing like a cool like karate pose or something. But Supreme Master, if you've named yourself the Supreme Master, because who gave this to you? Maybe have a picture of you being handed your Supreme Master certificate by the ultimate Supreme Master. Don't call yourself Supreme Master. You're not a superhero, and you're definitely not Supreme Master of the outfit you were wearing. Sorry, harsh, I know. Don't judge. Sorry, this is a yeah, nope. Yeah, nope, you're not Supreme Master. So the next random thing, I'm driving early one morning on the freeway, and there's a lot of big rigs and company trucks that are driving all the time to go to their job. Fine. They have, you know, how's my driving? Call this number, blah, blah, blah. They have little numbers on there because it's a company car. This specific truck that passed by me said, vehicle speed monitored by GPS. Okay, that seems logical. You'd want to know if your employees were speeding in the trucks that you own, right? Except this guy was at least going 90. All of a sudden, I see in my rearview mirror these headlights just hunkering down on me. I'm like, okay, I'll just move over because polite driver. Pull over. Vroom, dude flies by me. I'm going the speed limit, and but flies by me. And your vehicle speed is monitored by GPS? I'm shocked if you have a job right now, because if they're actually monitoring it, and it's not just a sticker to say, don't call our company telling us we drive horribly, You broke all the rules, and the GPS system that was tracking him should have just shot a laser down and disintegrated the entire truck. Like a cartoon. The guy's driving, truck's gone, he's just on the road, sitting right there with the steering wheel. Oh, perfect. 2 random things. Let's add more. I feel like the Count from Sesame Street. 2 random things. Let's get to 3 random things. I need the little bats on wires all around me. This one, I'm just gonna tell you what it said on the billboard and just leave it at that. No expanding whatsoever. This billboard said, "Ho service." Take from that what you will. Oh my gosh. Do people think? Do people think before they put things on these billboards for the world to see? You paid a lot of money for it and you put "Ho service" on it. And now we're moving into some random things I have heard in my classroom over the past several weeks. Today was asked this question on my way out to practice. Saw a few of my students and they were like, "Hey, do we have to learn on Friday?" Do we have to learn on Friday? You don't have to learn, but you're going to school. So what do you think? Like, what kind of question is that? Do we have to learn on Friday? Oh, that's as bad as a student asking how many questions are on the test. It doesn't matter how many questions are on the test. You're gonna have to do the whole stupid test anyway. Just do the test. How many questions are on the test? You can look for yourself. Even if it's online, it tells you how many questions are on the freaking test. How many questions are on the test? Do we have to learn Friday? You don't have to learn. You have to be here, or you should be here. But I can lead a horse to water. I can't force you to drink. I'm not calling the student a horse, because that would be offensive. The other day, it's a math class, right? I teach math. So it's a math class. We're talking about ratios and proportions. In this example that's in our math curriculum, they were talking about making an Arnold Palmer. If you don't know what an Arnold Palmer is, besides him being a famous golfer, it's a beverage that is tea and lemonade mixed together. And it's delicious. Arizona iced tea makes an Arnold Palmer. Arnold Palmers are delicious. But I'm like, who knows what an Arnold Palmer is? Because most of these kids will not know the golfer. They don't even know who Tiger Woods is anymore. So I'm like, who likes Arnold? So I'm like, who likes Arnold Palmers? Have any of you ever tried one of these? And one of the kids is like, nah, I don't like Arnold Palmer. I prefer Bob Marley. Yeah, I'm glad you like some reggae music, but Arnold Palmer and Bob Marley have nothing to do with each other unless there's a beverage called the Bob Marley, and then that doesn't sound like it would be appropriate for a kid to drink anyway. At all. I prefer Bob Marley. Ah! Do we have to learn on Friday? Bah! How many questions are on the test? Shut it! Shut your face! So we have 2 more. Somehow, you've seen, if you follow the channel, you've seen the Tillamook bucket where I have the kids put random questions. Because random things get brought up in a class of junior hires all the time because they try and divert the conversation. Because they also know that this guy's the king of rabbit trails. So they try and divert the teaching so that we don't actually have to do the lesson that's up front. We've all had teachers like that. You get them on sidetracked and you're done for the day. You can just listen and chill and relax. But somehow, in one of my classes, one of my students brought up ethnicity, which can be a hot button thing, but it wasn't in the context of like a debate or in any negative way. I'm not sure how it got brought up, but this student is Hispanic. And I was like, okay, so, you know, what part, or is it like South America? Are we talking like Spain? What are we talking about? And this student says, well, there's part of me in Mexico, but the white of me is in Wisconsin. What? I've never seen an entire class freeze so fast and all heads turn. Like, you could see them kind of processing, like, wait, what? And then the heads, like, what are you talking about? Part of me is in Mexico, but the white of me is in Wisconsin. Where did you come up with this stuff? Where do kids come up with these things? Kids say the darndest things. I thought it was hilarious. I had to share. The class had a great laugh about it. It was funny. And now they bring it up to him all the time. They're like, oh yeah, but the white of you is in Wisconsin. Oh, so good. See, you can't have fun in a math class, even when random stuff like that gets brought up. So what have we learned here? Think about your billboards. Think about what you're saying. Don't just put host service or supreme master. If you're being monitored by GPS, might be a good idea not to drive over 85 miles per hour. And I have a final question for you. Okay, because this question was posed to me and I thought it was a great question. So I'm gonna leave you with this and you guys can argue about it in the comments. The 4 people that comment all the time. Here's the question. It's regarding Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen from the Disney movie Cars. Does Lightning McQueen have life insurance or auto insurance? I'll say it again for those that didn't catch it. I feel like I'm giving a spelling test in like 2nd grade. The dictation sentences. Does Lightning McQueen have life insurance or car insurance? Ooh, that's a good one. I thought that was a great question. I was like, that actually kind of makes you think. You could have a little debate about that. And then some people are gonna be like, no, he has both. Shut it. Okay? How many questions are on the test? But that's gonna be it. Just a bunch of random stuff that I've seen and has been rattling around in my brain because I went from January, the month of blah, 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 to now February, which after Valentine's Day is the month of exhaustion and no money in your bank account. And then we're gonna roll into March with a bunch of little leprechauns running around. But remember, conquistadors, be a better person tomorrow than you were today, because there is always room for improvement. You need to go out and make this world a better place. Please try. Go out and make this world a better place. Help someone out in some way. Give your parents a call if you haven't talked to them in a while. Go visit with your grandparents. And I'll see you hopefully Sunday if we can keep this train rolling, because when I don't film a video, I feel kind of lost. And I miss publishing videos for you guys. I'll see you later. Be good people. Take care. Bye.